Hello guys, my name is BobLyn and welcome back to another video. And as you're seeing from the title, this is a Henry IV on 151k damage. This is my personal record in this ship and currently is also the fleet record for Corsairs. Here's my build. We have Philippe Avognon. One thing to mind is I expect Daredevil in this, and I think you should definitely go for Fire Supremacy so you can get an extra rapid reload. In this game I definitely did need an extra, so keep that in mind when you pick your commanders. Don't take Daredevil, guys. It's not worth it. Along with that, we're running the legendary mod. I also advise against that, but since I have it, I use it. And to use that, I use a detection build. So the game you're seeing here is a domination game. We got a ton of players in this, so there's no bots, which makes it an official damage record for the fleet, which is awesome. I love seeing full player games. And we spawn on the far western side of the map for us, and like on this map, as many of you know, you do not want to go A in a situation like this because the enemy team is going to spawn closer to A than we are. If you look at the map, we spawn very close to C and they will spawn very close to A, so I instantly turn my ship around to get closer to my team, and in the event that the CV tries to strike me, I want to be close to a BB at least, so the planes have some challenge getting there. The Henry is a very, very big ship, and if you've seen my Cruisers of Blitz episode, you know that this thing is a glass cannon, basically. Now, what does a glass cannon mean? Well, as the name implies, you are a cannon, so you can deal tons of damage, but you're made of glass, and you explode very fast, and the Henry definitely explodes quick. But the Henry is also quick, and we can actually outrun most of those torpedoes. If the second squadron had gotten the drop-off, we would have outrun them. So that's one of the nice things about the Henry. The speed boost you get is great. And here we're just admiring the ship. I mean, the Henry is a really, really good-looking heavy cruiser. It is equipped with 9 240mm guns that reload in around 10 seconds when you have the reload mod, which is pretty quick for guns this size. Keep in mind, these are 240mm, bigger than Moskva. And you definitely feel that as well. They are very punchy, these guns, and they smack every cruiser you come up against. Something like a Hindenburg is where I would say the Henry might actually have trouble, because the Hindenburg can actually pen you everywhere. Pretty much every cruiser can, and the Henry, like I said, is squishy. So now we are pretty much clear to do what this game is going to revolve around, and that is this huge mega flank that we're going to perform in the Henry. So something the Henry is really good at is providing this long range crossfire that we are going to try to set up here. The crossfire is one of the most quintessential and important tactics of this game. Setting up your positioning so you can force the enemy to make turns that, makes it so they get punished by a BB, for example. If this Minotaur would, wants to stay bow into me, that's fine, but he's broadside to my whole team, so he's forced to turn here, which is why the crossfire is really strong. Because look, now he's full broadside to me, and that is because he's trying to avoid every shell coming from the other direction. Now he's smoking up, of course, and not much we can really do about it, but I, of course, will try to blind fire him for it. If he stays in the same place, he's definitely going to get hit. And we do get a nice blind fire here. Although it's pretty much overpens. We might have hit his bow or his stern, I'm pretty sure. So I stopped shooting at this smoke because, honestly, I have no clue where he went. So instead, I'm going to, full speed ahead and try to get this CV. Now, this Yamato on the right side and the Worcester, they were occupied with something else. So I actually got free reign to take out this crew here. But if you look at the team, it's not looking too good currently. Luckily, the minnow goes down, and we're kind of holding it back, but this is where I will admit I might have lost us this game. Even though I got a ton of damage, I might have lost the game because I did not contribute to the cap in any ways. We do take out the CV here, but it does take us quite a long time since we got very unlucky with these citadels. Now, the Hindenburg, my bad. The Henry will not struggle at all to get citadels versus CVs. Trust me, this is kind of a bad representation of the damage you rack up versus CVs, but it's an RNG game nonetheless, right? So sometimes you get unlucky, sometimes you don't. But I'm hoping here that my team can keep it together, and I'm rewatching this. This is the first time after I played it. I just played this game. And I was thinking to myself, you know, I could have thrown that. I should have probably helped my team a little bit more, but in the end, 151,000 damage is still a lot of damage, and we do take out the CV here. So now all there's left to do is just to get going, basically, and help my Vermont as much as possible with this Yamato here. Now, the reason I advise you, you know, to not take Daredevil, even if you have Philippe up on your, you know, where it's even boosted, is because I only have one rapid reload left, and there's still 2 BBs and a cruiser. And if this BB, the other BB, is just as healthy as this Yamato is, well, then we're gonna have trouble. Because I am not relying on the HE here, since the AP does almost 1,000 damage on hit. Whereas the HE is around 400, which is good, it's consistent, but you can still easily get citadels on Yamato with the Henry here. It's not a problem. As you can see, we're going pretty fast, and that is because I am actually running the elite bonus speed mod in this thing. I think it's actually valuable and viable to run. Since I am running the legendary mod, I do get a pretty decent reload, and it's kind of fun having this really good base speed. It makes it so you can reposition easily, and you are going to be doing that in the Henry, because sometimes you go down a flank and you're just not able to really do anything because there's either a DD spotting you, or there's a ton of BBs in the back that will just murder you the second you try to do something. So the game is pretty close at this point, 1.5 minutes left, and my Venezia goes down. So my team is going to fall off very quickly there, and it's just me now versus the Yamato and the Worcester. And props to Worcester here, the Turbo Pony, I believe it is, in his Worcester. He did a really good job of negating me to, you know, get any damage off. If I had killed the Worcester, I'm pretty sure I could have taken out the Yamato as well, because I was hoping on saving my torpedoes here, but inevitably it's a 2v1, and Turbo Pony played it really well. The Yamato is also doing his best to hide, but in a situation like this, I'm not too scared of him, honestly. I'm more scared of the Worcester, who he's gonna be providing a lot of DPM at close range. I can one-shot him, but yeah. So I'm thinking, okay, what do I do here? I need to push either one of the flanks. I have 30 seconds left. I can't win on points, so it doesn't matter if I cap or not. And I see the Yamato, and I'm like, okay, I could brawl a Yamato. We can get one lucky salvo, and we definitely get lucky here. So torpedoes away. Where is the Worcester? Where is he? Oh no, he's on the other side. We do send our torpedoes. We have 2.6k HP. Our torpedoes do hit the Yamato, but it's futile. It's over. Nothing left for us to do, and we end up losing the game. Sorry, team. I went kind of selfish in that one, but 151 damage, 151,000 damage. It's just, I can't say no, right? I can't say no. But yeah, still a very entertaining game nonetheless. And here we have the scoreboard: 151,000 damage, 2 kills. Very good game indeed. We hit 3 torpedoes, 4 citadels, and yeah, not that much special on the metal side. Alright people, so I hope you enjoyed this this crazy game. It didn't quite work out with the flank, but that is the high risk, high reward of flanking. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. You kind of leave it up to your team, and that's why it's not the best idea. But Henry is one of those ships that can definitely do it. You saw how much damage we punched out. My name is BobLyn, thank you for watching, and I'm signing out.